Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is a special video, a special day. Today is my birthday at 2:13 this morning on Wednesday, March the 26th. I turned 61. The big 6-1. Just barreling my way towards 70. It is true what they say, the older you get, the faster time goes. However, that does not mean the older you get, the faster you need to look old or your body actually needs to age. So this special video is the beginning of a series of videos that I'm going to do that talk about how I've maintained my health, because my real age is age 39 versus my chronological age, which is 61. And if you want to know what that means, is there are biomarkers that we use in science to measure the actual biological age of cells, blood, heart, blood vessels, brain function, and lung function, all of those, which gives you a working age number biologically against the rest of the population. And for those of you who've been around a long time watching my channel, which I think is about 6 years old now, you know I've been doing skincare and fitness and holistic health for over 37 years. In fact, almost 38 in May. So in this series of videos that I'm going to be putting up on the channel, we're going to be looking at what my fitness looks like, what my diet is, and what supplements I take, what all that looks like, what my skincare routine currently is, and just to make sure that I share everything you need to know with you, we'll be taking a look at other techniques, devices, and therapies I use outside of skincare to maintain my health. And in today's video, I'm going to start with the things that I do outside of a skincare routine at night that benefit me and help me keep my skin looking absolutely amazing. So I'm going to be sharing information with you about red light therapy and red light therapy masks. Also, how important it is not to just get a good night's sleep, but to use things that can help you, like sleep pillows, like this one by Sleep and Glow. I'm going to talk about that in this video. And I'm going to be sharing with you how a red light therapy panel by a company called Megelin has been really helping me overall, not just my skin, but helping me to improve collagen production all over my body, strengthen the elastin fibers, even helping to improve and strengthen my connective tissues. Something that's very important, which has allowed me to continue my fitness workouts, continue to stay in shape, feel good, have a lot of energy, and be able to do the work that I feel is so important for you guys to know. And I will be including demonstrations of how to use these devices in this video. So you're going to get the whole thing. You're not going to have to go look for my other videos on these topics. They're all going to be included in today's video. That said, let's jump into me sharing what I do personally to maintain my health and my skin so that you know what choices you have and what's available for you to have your best health and skin ever. Hey all, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how the quality of your sleep is impacting how healthy your skin is and how quickly it shows the signs of aging. Now that's not hearsay, that's proven science, and I should know because at 60 now, it's one of the main areas of focus for me. So today I'm going to be sharing some proven tips and products that I use and do to help you use your sleep time to significantly slow down and reverse the signs of aging. I mean, after all, a really good night's sleep is the ultimate pampering for your skin, hair, and nails. To go further, consistently getting a good night's sleep is probably just as effective and efficient as a really expensive trip to the spa. So we're going to talk about why sleep is prime time for the restoration of your body and your skin. Speaking of skin, no one's skin's perfect, not even mine. You guys may notice a little mark here. I'm not sure if it shows up on the camera from having Amelia removed. I actually removed it because I'm trained to do that. So just so you know, not every day with my skin is shits and giggles either. Now, if you happen to be new to my channel and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson. You can call me Chris G. That's what a lot of people do. But I'm a skincare expert of 37 years, here to help folks find skincare that's going to work for them, not empty their wallet, not do them more harm than good. So if you've been looking for content here on YouTube from someone who's been walking this talk a really long time, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. So let's talk about why sleep is prime time for your skin in particular. Well, it all comes down to your internal clock, which is called scientifically your suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN, which controls the 24-hour body clock and your circadian rhythms. Now, it's common for many older adults to experience changes in the amount and quality of sleep they get due to the aging of this particular type of nucleus, which happens to be located in the part of our brain called the hypothalamus. It's an internal clock made up of 20,000 cells that work together to regulate everything: hormones, your sleep cycle, and of course, that overnight repair cycle that we talk about so much here on the channel that starts about 10 p.m. and goes into about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Really important that that process is allowed to happen, because when we miss out on that process, our skin begins to accumulate senescent cells, which are dead cells that aren't doing your body or your skin any good, begins to have a problem repairing itself and staying hydrated, leading to more fine lines and wrinkles, that deeper textured look and loss of elasticity. Not to mention, that is when most of the collagen and elastin in your skin is being repaired and replaced. So let's talk about these tips and products that can help you get a good night's rest on a consistent basis and really make some significant changes in the way your skin looks. First and foremost, obviously, is to get enough rest. 7 to 9 hours is optimal. That basis in itself can help to begin improve things like under eye dark circles and bags, dull skin, and even things like acne breakouts. The other thing I talk a lot about here on the channel, and I do myself, is using a sleep pillow and silk pillowcases. The way in which we sleep is so important because we don't want to be scrunching up our face. And a lot of people like me are side or tosser and turner sleepers. I've been actually training myself to sleep on my back lately. Not an easy thing to do, but it's super important to keep the skin from being squished or scrunched up on cotton pillowcases and pillows when we sleep, because over time, those which are dynamic wrinkles, meaning they go away when we get up, begin to stick around longer and longer, becoming static wrinkles, and can contribute to about 70% of the lines and wrinkles on your face, particularly the forehead and around the eyes. You guys that have been following me for a while know that I talk a lot about this particular pillow. This is a sleep pillow by Sleep & Glow. It is the only sleep pillow brand that I know of that has clinical studies to back it up. In fact, in their independent clinical study, 87% of the participants saw a dramatic reduction in fine lines and wrinkles of up to 67% around the eye area, the forehead, and of course, nasolabial lines, which a lot of people have a lot of trouble with. So imagine your face is scrunched up, you're enhancing these creases. And if your face is scrunched up this way, you're enhancing those wrinkles around the eyes known as crow's feet. That was an area that I was particularly concerned about that began to show up. So it was one reason I changed out my pillow sleeping mechanism, I guess you would call it, about 3 years ago. So these divots that are cut into this pillow help relieve that pressure and keep you from scrunching up your face. And I'll also say, sleeping on a properly designed orthopedic style pillow, orthopedist actually designed this pillow, really has helped my neck and my back feel much better in the morning when I get up. So I can tell you how important these pillows are to me. I actually have 2 of them. So even though Sleep & Glow is not sponsoring this video, this is something that I really do recommend you look into. I will tell you, I went and checked, because I always put links down in the video description box for devices and products for you guys to check out. They're actually having a sale on these, 15% off until the 21st of this month, which is July when we're filming this video. And for you hot sleepers, the other thing I would recommend you check into is a vented cooling blanket. Sleep & Glow also has one of those, so you can check that out on their website as well. But their amazing breathable weighted blanket has made all the difference in how well I sleep at night. And I track all this stuff with my Fitbit, so I know how my sleep quality is. And since changing over to the pillow and using that vented cooling breathing blanket, I really do get a good night's rest that shows up in my skin the next day. Next, it's important to create a consistent bedtime routine, making sure you put down your smart devices, get that blue light, television off at least an hour before you go to sleep, because scientific sleep studies have proven that that blue light and even lights from television can disrupt that SCN, also disrupting hormonal balance and sleep circadian cycle, really taking away from your body's ability to repair itself. And then of course, using skincare products in your routine that are designed to work overnight on your skin and help it look the best the next day. For instance, using super hydrating night creams or those overnight hydrating capping masks, slugging, if you will, to help trap moisture and help your serums and other products work better overnight. Another thing you can look at that's been very helpful for me is using aromatherapy to help naturally encourage deeper rest. These aromatic mist sprays can really help you fall to sleep faster and stay asleep deeper longer. This one in particular by This Works, it's a pillow spray, it's lavender based, it's fabulous. I even keep this in guest rooms, and so when I do have company visiting, they use it. They're always amazed at the better sleep experience they get just by using a spray. Again, I'll put a link down below in the video description box for this product so you can check it out as well. And you might also want to consider a natural sleep aid like melatonin. Melatonin is considered one of the safest over-the-counter sleep aids that you can take. But again, before taking any sort of sleep aid, natural or medicated, be sure to check with your doctor first. But melatonin has been proven to help a lot of people get a much better night's sleep on a consistent basis, which is what we're going for. Not just a good night's sleep once a week or twice a week, but creating a consistent space for your body's overnight repair cycle and your skin's overnight repair cycle to actually give you much better, younger, healthier looking skin. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm using a device that should tell you something about what today's video is going to be about, following up on the series of videos that I've been doing to explain why I don't look my age of 60, to give you guys some information to help you make choices that can benefit your skin like they have mine. Now, over the course of 2024, I've reviewed a bunch of devices. Some of them worked extremely well, some of them not so well. So what I've done today is taken the very best devices that I've used, still use, to keep my skin and health in check and looking fabulously good. And I want that same thing for you. So I've taken these device reviews, put them in a compilation video, and I've added chapters so you can skip around and decide what might be best for you. I encourage you to check out each type of device in the video. I will also place links to those devices down below in the video description box. And if there are any discounts that are available right now on them, those will be listed there as well. That said, I'm gonna let you guys jump into these videos, watch. I'm going to finish my session with the laser, which is included in those reviews, and I'll see you at the very end. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson. I'm a skincare expert of 35 years, helping you to find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do more harm than good. And I never, ever get so excited as I do when I get to test out skincare products, which is what I've been doing all summer. But when something new comes out that combines technology with skin science, I get really excited to test these things out. So for those of you who have been following the channel for a long time, you know that I've been testing a lot of products, a lot of devices, a lot of technology products on the channel. But today I'm going to be talking about something that launched from Qure Skincare. That's the folks that I got the Qure LED red light therapy mask from that I absolutely love and use all the time. Well, they sent me this new product, this new technology, if you will, new type of treatment to give the same type of benefits you would get at a dermatologist office with a micro-needling, micro-infusion treatment for about 15 times less the cost and safely get those benefits in the comfort of your own home. So what I'm talking about is this little vial right here. It doesn't look like a very impressive piece of equipment, but it actually is. If you look closely at the end of this vial, there are tiny little 14 karat gold hollow needles that allow serum, that I'm going to talk about in just a moment, to be placed inside the vial, go through these tiny little needles as you stamp the device on your skin. Now, micro-needling in of itself has been proven to be a very effective skincare treatment, especially for collagen building, removing acne scarring, and even helping with stretch marks. The problem with micro-needling in the home is that it can be difficult for people to get it just right. How often do you roll the roller across your face or whatever part of your skin you're using it on? How do you know that you've got it disinfected? Because there's always a risk of getting bacteria down in the skin. And as we roll those micro-needles, if you don't know what you're doing, you can actually create tiny little tears that can cause more problems than be helpful. There's often some redness and downtime with these type of procedures, even when it's done professionally in the office. And the way the rolling device works is that it presses serums that are already on the skin down through that outer layer of skin surface of dead skin cells, down lower into the upper layers of the skin where you should get some benefit from them. While this is a super cool micro-infusion device, if you will, I'm really excited about two things. First is the fact that we use this to stamp the skin rather than apply a roller to get product down into the skin itself. But by stamping the skin, we are creating straight in microchannels that go just through the outer layer of the skin, penetrate that barrier, and allow the serum to flow through these hollow 14 karat gold needles where it can penetrate further down into the skin where it can be of much more benefit. And in fact, Not only does it plump out fine lines and wrinkles and increase collagen production, but it does it very quickly. You'll see a kind of dewy, glowy look after you use it, but within a couple of days, your skin really looks quite amazing. Now, this video is not sponsored by Qure Skincare, but I will be putting a link down below in the video description box where you can go and check out this new device and how it works and read all of the wonderful information they have available there for you. And if you want to save a little bit of money, the link below that does include a discount of purchase at Qure Skincare. So the first question I had was, can you use this product with any kind of serum that you have? And actually, they prefer that you use the serums they have developed specifically to glide through these needles, the right consistency, the right formulation. And that's the other thing I'm excited about, are the two serums that they actually make available for this product. There are two of them. The first is beta-glucan, which is a hydrator for your skin. And science-backed studies have shown that beta-glucan is a better hydrator in a lot of cases than hyaluronic acid, actually hydrating your skin up to 20% more. It's very well tolerated and it's very gentle. So it does not pull moisture from the skin out into the air as some hyaluronic acid serums will. Now, the other anti-aging superpowered serum that they have available is EGF. That's a growth factor, epidermal growth factor, which also has been shown to greatly reduce the signs or visible signs of aging on the skin, also enhancing collagen production up to 30%, while also helping to alleviate dark spots and brown patches, all while also providing extra moisture to your skin. So two very exciting serums that you would normally find in a licensed esthetician's office or a dermatologist office, available to you at home. So how do you use this puppy? Well, it's very simple to use. As you can see here, there is a cap. There is also a lid that goes over these little tiny needles. Now, the thing to understand about these are disposable, so you want to use them once and then throw them away. They do send several replacement tips like this with the product, so you're going to be using it every 2 weeks, because again, it is a type of micro needling and we want to give the skin time to completely heal and repair using these well-formulated serums. So you remove the cap, then you take the vial. In this case, this is the beta-glucan. You peel this off and it has a little rubber stopper, as you can see. I'm going to take that out. Now, you can use both serums together if you like, mixing them up to fill this 3/4 of the way full. There's a little line, makes it very helpful to see. I don't know if you can see it here on camera, but I'm just going to use the beta-glucan today just to make this simple and not take up a lot of our time. So you pour the product into the vial. Then you replace the cap. Then you're going to turn this upside down and let it rest for about 2 minutes. That gives the serum time to channel down through the needles, so it'll be ready when you go to apply this to your skin. In the meantime, you want to wash your face and your hands because you want to start with a clean, sterile environment. Again, we are taking these tiny gold needles, 0.5 mm needles, and penetrating the skin with them. And while we're not going to go super deep, we are penetrating the skin's barrier in order to get the serum down where it needs to go. So you want your skin to be clean. So it's been 2 minutes. This should be ready to go. I like to test it on the back of my hand. You can see a few drops came out just to make sure that we're ready. And you're going to stamp the skin lightly, not jab, not stab, not go at it like a jackhammer. This is to be lightly done. So you can start with wherever you want. I always like to start on my temple because that's just, I've been doing skincare so long, that's how I've always started. So I remember to get everything. And you just lightly press this into the skin just for a few seconds. It doesn't hurt. There's a tiny little pinprick sensation. And you want to try to do a 50% overlap. So you're not going to go really far. So that's really like this, then this, then this, then this. So you don't want to be skipping around all over the place with this. You want to make sure that you do the little overlaps. Now for the guys watching this, obviously I have a fairly thick beard and mustache right now. Usually I just have stubble. So you have to kind of press a little harder to make sure that you get through that hair and into the skin. You'll feel it. I always save my forehead for last. That way I know I don't have to concentrate or worry about anything up here until I'm actually done with my face. Another area a lot of people forget to get with skincare is the area right between the ear and the face, which tends to show a lot of visible signs of aging. So I always try to make sure I get this area back here along my jawline. And an area I show visible signs of aging, a lot of guys have this area, is right between the eyes, right above the nose. So that's where I start my forehead treatment. And I just come back around to my temple. And if you overlap the temple, it's okay. Now that was one pass across my face with this. For better results, you want to do it at least 2 or 3 times. So you would start over and just start doing it again and do the whole face again. Now you're going to have some serum left. You can use this on the backs of your hands, which is what I do with the leftover, because hands are an area that show a lot of aging really easily. Really diligent about taking care of the backs of my hands and my arms so that they don't show aging. Take over the leftover serum that's sitting on the top of the skin and just pat it in. And after your third pass, you can take whatever is left of this serum and apply it on top of the skin, the neck, the chest, hands and arms, whatever you wish. Do not try to save the serum in this. Use the entire vial. Now, if you're mixing the 2 serums together, you will have a little bit left over in each vial. Just simply mix those together and again, use them as a surface serum, a topical application, if you will, to your hands, your chest, your neck, and your face. Now, I'm just gonna pat into my skin any excess serum that's left sitting on the surface. And then again, I would apply whatever's left of this as an additional treatment, of topical treatment. But you can look closely at my skin and see that it's got a rosy, dewy glow, which lasts several hours. It's not really redness, just a slight increase in circulation, which is very beneficial to your skin anyway. But what you'll notice over the next couple of days that your skin will look better and better and better. Now they recommend, and I recommend as well, that you use this at night before rest. Again, our body goes through an overnight sleep repair cycle. Our skin goes through that. So it's helpful to have good, solid skincare products or treatments on the skin while that's happening. The next day, you can go right back into your regular routine, like vitamin C serum in the morning, retinol at night. And in fact, you will find that the use of these serums along with your other products and this particular type of delivery treatment should improve the way those products work. So you should really see an overall benefit to the way your skin looks and feels. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited today to be giving you guys a video update on my results, my 90-day results with using the Nira laser. Now, I did a whole video on this one right here, which I will link to down below in the video description box. Highly recommend you watch that. I did a full deep dive review and demonstration on this device in that video. I am going to include the overview in this video because it really explains how the device works and why it works. I will add chapters to this video so you have the option to watch that overview. It's only a few minutes long, or you can skip on to the rest of this video, where I'm also going to be talking about a couple of great formulated products that come with the Nira laser that you can use to enhance your results. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I am excited to be finally giving you my thoughts, my experience, and a review on an in-home laser device that can really deliver the goods. On this channel, we have talked about all sorts of therapies. We have talked about red light therapy, radio frequency therapy, all therapy. We've talked about EMS, electrical muscle stimulation therapies, all of these therapies designed to lift and strengthen the outer layers of the skin and help to encourage collagen production in the deeper layers of skin in order to lift the face and give it a more youthful look. And many of you, both here on the channel and in my Skin So Fabulous skincare community, have been asking me about lasers. More correctly, laser devices for use in the home, and more specifically, the Nira. Now, the Nira laser device has gotten a lot of press, a lot of good press. It is a powerful in-home laser device. It's different from the laser therapies that you might get in office with a dermatologist or even a med spa, because those laser technologies are fractionated or ablative laser technologies meant to be done ever so often in office. And they can be quite expensive, but they do work and they do deliver results. Now, like radio frequency and all therapy, lasers work by heating up the tissues down underneath the skin, which activates the mitochondria of your cells and turns on the little engines that help reproduce and support the collagen you do have in your skin. Obviously, for all of us as we get older, I would know something about that. I just turned 60. We lose a little bit of bone mass. We have declining levels of collagen in our skin, and our skin has been fighting off for many, many years all of the negative effects of our environment, like UVA, UVB light, pollution, and the ever-present free radicals. So to me, it's an exciting time that we can actually get devices in the home, like the laser therapy I'm about to tell you about today, that can actually make a difference in your skin painlessly and without downtime that are associated with a lot of the in-office laser treatments. So I was really excited when Nira reached out to me to try out and review their laser devices because I know, and as an esthetician, have seen the results myself. All right, so whether you just got here from watching the overview or you just skipped to this part, either way is great. If you happen to be new to my channel and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. I've been doing skincare for 37 years, helping people find skincare options that will work for them, not into their wallets, and not do them more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. All right, so this device, the Nira, is a non-ablative laser for use in the home. Now, this is similar to treatments that you would get in a medical facility or a medical spa that can cost a whole lot of money. And lasers have been proven to give great results because they enhance collagen production, which helps make up for loss of collagen, loss of stretchiness in the elastin fibers in our skin. It also helps to combat some of that sagging that occurs because we lose some of that bone mass and subcutaneous fat as we get older. So there are actually two versions of the Nira. There's this one with the larger opening, which is great to use all over your face. It covers a large enough area that this device can give you a full treatment in 3 to 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes for me because one of the target areas that I'm going to show you guys the results I've gotten with this is the neck area. They also have this version of the Nira, which is a smaller, more pointed tip, which allows you to apply the laser treatment to very specific fine lines and wrinkles really up close to the lower eyelid, the upper eyelid, and of course, those laugh lines that a lot of people don't like. And for me, this one was really helpful for that number 11, those two wrinkle lines that most of us get right between our eyebrows. The technology in both of these is exactly the same. It sends that laser down into the upper and middle layers of your skin, helping to warm those layers and encourage collagen production. And it really, really does work. And you guys who follow me know that there are two things I talk about a lot. One is hyaluronic acid. Nira has a hyaluronic acid serum that is super well formulated. It keeps your skin very, very hydrated and helps improve the results that you get from the laser. And they also have a super formulated peptide cream. Now, I'm all about peptides, and if you don't know what those do, they're amino acids that when applied to the skin help encourage healthier cell growth or skin cell growth. So you're actually replacing skin cells with healthier skin cells because you're giving your skin the amino acids that we tend to lose, again, like everything else, as we get older. Both really great products on their own, but really helped to enhance my results. Using the Nira is extremely simple. You turn it on and select the strength. Now, if you've never used the laser before, like most things, you want to start on the lowest strength. I am already to strength level number 5. But as you use the device daily for that 3 to 5 minutes, you really get used to it and your skin tolerates it very well. Maybe a little bit of redness that lasts just a few minutes, but it really does give your skin an immediate lift, plump, and glow. But over time is when you really begin to see some really significant changes in those fine lines and wrinkles on your skin. So I'm going to set this to the level 5. And all you do is press the device to the skin. It makes a beep. It warms the skin. You'll feel it. Then it beeps again. If I wasn't talking, you would have heard it. And you move on to the next area, overlapping just a little bit. So you can see that goes really fast. Now, I'm a guy, and like most guys, most of the sun damage I have on my skin, even using sunscreen, happens to be on the back of my neck. And most guys and some ladies, as we get older, get that thickened skin on the back of the neck, making that area look much older than the rest of the body. Sucks, I know. So one of the areas that I really wanted to target on me, since I've done a really good job of protecting my face and I don't have a lot of deep lines or wrinkles, was my neck. And I've discussed my neck lines and wrinkles on the channel before. So let's take a look at the pictures of my neck before I began using the Nira to treat this area. And then let's look at the picture of my neck after 90 days of treatment. And what you see is a significant reduction in the depth of the lines and wrinkles on the back of my neck. I'm extremely happy with the results I've gotten from this device. It's just an amazing technology, and it's amazing that you can have it in your home and use it. And it's a one-time device you buy and you have in your arsenal. You're not having to go and get treatments at a spa and spending thousands of dollars. I'm telling you, it's really worth checking out. Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm excited because I get to finally share with you something that I've been testing for a couple of months. It's a red light therapy device, but it's not just any device. It does a whole lot of extra things that most of these do not do. So again, I'm really excited to be telling you about it today. Now, if you're new to the channel and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris. I'm a skincare expert. My channel is here to help you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content that you've been looking for here on YouTube, please be sure and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell so that you know when my new videos come out every week. All right, so red light therapy or near infrared light therapy has been proven to do some pretty amazing things at the cellular level. From healing wounds, to stimulating collagen production and improving skin, to growing hair. Yes, regrowing hair that people have lost. And this technology, while it's not new, it's very interesting because different wavelengths or strengths of the red light, and in some cases blue light, that spectrum, are able to do some pretty amazing things with your skin in being able to improve collagen production and reduce the signs of aging, all the way to stopping acne breakouts. So when Qure reached out to me to try out their new Q Rejuvelite Pro Facewear mask, I jumped at the chance because again, this particular device has a lot to it and can do a lot of things for you. Now, this is not a sponsored video. They're not paying me to do the review. However, they did supply the device, which I really, really appreciate. And they are going to be giving me a link and a code for you to use at the end of the video should you want to go check out this particular device in more detail, or should you want to purchase one, you can save 10% with that code. So all of that will be down in the video description box at the end of the video. So before I jump into what the device can do and go into the details, I think it's important for you to see what it is. And this is what it looks like. You can see all of the LED lights on the inside of the mask, and you can see that it's very light. It's not very big. Has a strap to hold it on. These are just some general things. I will be going over these in more detail. It also comes with a very detailed instruction booklet and a little travel case, which comes in handy if you're like me and you're on the go all the time. So I just wanted you guys to get a good look at what you actually get before I go into the details. Now, the first and most important unique thing you need to know about this device is that it has the two different modes. First, an anti-aging treatment mode, which is the red light therapy that you can see right here. The other mode is the anti-breakout or acne mode, which combines a mixture of the blue and red light spectrums to create this particular light color right here that you see, which is helpful in reducing the acne bacteria that creates acne breakouts. So there's two different modes that this particular device has incorporated for you to get healthier looking skin. So the red light therapy is going to help you get firmer skin by boosting collagen production, better hydration. It's going to help smooth out fine lines and wrinkles. And perhaps the thing that's most exciting to me is it actually helps the skin be plumper and firmer at a much deeper level than a serum or product could give you. The blue light or mixed light therapy for the anti-breakout treatment is really interesting because it helps reduce acne bacteria, but it also helps reduce those red and dark marks that are left behind when acne pimples heal, and it also helps reduce inflammation, even helping with things like rosacea. The anti-breakout treatment also helps regulate oil production, making your pores look smaller and helping your skin have an overall healthy glow from the very first time that you use it. And what's totally amazing to me about this is that it's all in one device. And again, the mask is very light, it's very easy to wear, it has the adjustable strap so that it sits comfortably and snugly on your face. Just so simple to use. But what I actually think is the other coolest thing about this device is that it comes with a downloadable phone app that you can use to set reminders to use the device that will help you choose treatment plans. It even has courses in there to help you get the best results out of this mask. Now, there are 5 different ways you can program this mask to work on your skin, and it can do different areas of the face for different issues. It's just a very flexible, easy to use device, and the phone app is a lot of fun. It's really great because I'm busy and it lets me know when I need to do these treatments. Now, speaking of treatments, a lot of these red light therapy devices or masks require you to do 10-minute, 25-minute sessions, which can be very cumbersome, even if you're not having to do them every day. For me, that would be a very difficult thing to do, take 25 minutes out of my day to do this or to remember to do it. The other great thing about the technology in this device, this Qure Rejuvelite Pro Faceware, is that it only takes a 3-minute session every day, which is very easy for me to fit into my skincare routine, or you can do it any time of day. I do it reading the book sometimes. You can do it in the evening before you go to sleep. But 3 minutes a day, much easier, at least for me to work with. And I think for most people, they're going to find that a lot better than having to carve out these 15 and 25-minute time frames that other devices usually require. And speaking of that, the device is really super friendly because when you put it on and set it, it lights up and then it lets you know that the time is up by blinking a few times. The light goes on and off, on and off, on and off, and you know that you're done. It's really good for people like me in case you tend to doze off when you're relaxed in these type of devices on your face. So what about results? Well, after I used the mask the very first time, I did feel my skin feel somewhat firmer and it did look much healthier and more robust. You get kind of a glow from the red light therapy because it does stimulate circulation and it does again stimulate those skin cells and collagen building cells. So you do get something out of the first use, but over time as I went through the first week into the first month, I did notice that my skin became much firmer at a deeper level. And what I mean by that is you're not going to get firmness or lift from a serum or a product that is anything but on the surface of the skin. And that's not bad. That's great because it does help us all look better. But this particular kind of red light therapy is working below the very surface of the skin, helping to build that collagen below and push and plump everything out. So my skin feels very, very firm. And I know a lot of you have made some comments in the comment sections of other videos that my skin looks really, really good. I haven't really changed out any of my routines. You guys know I test different products, but it's always the same routine, just a different product formulation. That is not what I'm talking about. The results I've gotten from this particular device are deeper than that and really, really have firmed up my skin. So I'm very happy and pleased with that particular effect from the device. Now, red light therapy has been around for quite a while, first used in sports and wound healing and in clinical situations. Then it was approved for use in salons by trained estheticians and in office visits, and they could be quite expensive, and now approved for home use. So we have a litany of these types of devices, and this particular device is so far the best device I have ever used for flexibility, for ease of use, for the fit, the comfort level of it. It's very comfortable. You almost forget that you have it on after you've been using it a while. The fact that it only takes 3 minutes a day to get results and ongoing results are going to get better with time. So there are a lot of pluses to this. I like that it has an app in my phone that can remind me when it's time to do these to make sure I don't forget. And it also has all those extra bells and whistles in that app. The app is really very cool to check out. Again, it's got information in it on how to do the different modes for the different areas of the face. It just makes this device very user-friendly and flexible. And then, of course, the very big bell and whistle to me is that you can use it for anti-aging and you can also use it for skin clearing and improvement for acne and rosacea. So this really makes this a very well-rounded device. Kudos to Qure for developing this technology. 162 precisely placed and programmed lights you can see on the inside of this mask. Just high quality, well put together. And if you're looking to do this type of therapy on your face, I would recommend that you go to their website. Again, I will be putting the link down below for you to check out. And if you decide to buy this device, be sure and use the discount code they gave me for you. But go and check it out because there is so much information on this mask that I can't possibly pack into one video that you can go read about and look at all the different charts and how the lights actually work down to the very science, scientifically backed. Daily use of this device, clinically proven to provide reduction in acne breakouts, improvement in fine lines and wrinkles, and a 91% improvement in that firmness and evenness of skin tone, which is really the benefit that I saw for myself since I don't have a lot of wrinkles, fine lines and wrinkles. So I did get something out of this device. It really does work. Great skincare for the face and body doesn't always have to do with lotions, potions, and skincare topical products. In fact, there are technologies we have today that can actually boost the health of your skin, reverse the signs of skin aging, all from the comfort of home. These treatments used to cost thousands of dollars on their own in specialized med spas and salons. You can do them now at home. Now, for those of you who've been around a while watching my channel, you know I'm a big proponent of red light therapy because it's scientifically proven to be able to deliver so many benefits, not just for skin, but things like pain relief, because the heat from infrared red light is able to penetrate the skin and warm up the tissues underneath, improving blood flow, helping oxygen and nutrients get to the tissues that need to be repaired. For someone like me who works out a lot, I have found red light therapy to be like one of my best friends ever in the recovery process. Being my age of 60, recovery time can be quite long, especially if I overdo it. And I never, ever overdo it. Okay, that's a lie because I overdo it all the time because I still think I'm 30. But for those occasions where I do overdo it, red light therapy, especially red light therapy blankets, have been a big help for me personally. Red light therapy also great for cell regeneration because LED red light and infrared red light therapies can reach your cells at the mitochondrial level and increase that energy. The little energy centers in those cells activate them, which actually helps reduce inflammation, improve collagen production, which I already know and have shared with you guys for several years that I've been using it for skin purposes, can actually help lift out fine lines and wrinkles, but it can do the same things for areas of your body. So if you have hyperpigmentation issues, low concentrations of collagen, thin or sagging skin, a red light therapy treatment can really make a big difference, especially over time. Not to mention it can boost your immunity and help you rest better. And one of these technologies that I've been testing out recently is the Megelin red light therapy bag. Now, I already had a red light therapy blanket that you lay on front to back to actually treat all of the areas of the body. But this device is actually an all-encompassing bag that you zip up around yourself like a medical spa treatment, giving you the ability to set different levels of intensity depending on what your desired outcome is. And this red light therapy technology, while it's been used in sports medicine for many years, is FDA approved for home use, as is the Megelin therapy bag. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. These technologies, these larger devices like the red light panels that you see in the gyms that you can purchase for your home, or these bags or blankets, tend to be expensive. So I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not saying you need to buy any sort of device, but what I am saying is that this technology really has a lot of benefits, and it's well worth your time to visit the website and look at the information there about the strength levels, the quality and design of their products for this particular use. This body therapy envelope is a really great advance in red light therapy. You can get optimal results from this therapy using the device 3 to 4 times a week, 15 to 30 minutes. Sometimes I will read a few chapters in a book. Other times I actually do my mindful meditation, 15 to 20 minutes of checkout time with this device because it really does relax your entire body for you, releasing stress, warming you up, and making you super comfortable. So if meditation is one of your health and stress tools, it can be a real benefit for that as well. But you can also adjust the time of use and frequency and intensity to fit your personal preferences. For those of you who know something already about red light therapy and are looking for the information on the strength levels, it has 2,520 LEDs at 660 nanometers, 5,040 at 850 nanometers. So that's 7,560 total LEDs of the radiance. So I'm going to put a link down in the video description box so you can go to their website and read about this therapy bag, therapy envelope. And believe me, if your budget's like mine and it's in your budget, this is a great time to look at purchasing one. As always, should you decide to use this type of device, please come back to this video and let me and everyone else who's watching this video in the future know how the therapy is working for you. Very important to have your feedback on the channel, not just mine. Okay, I hope you guys found this first video on what I'm doing to maintain my health, my skin, body, and mind health as I move into and through my 60s. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done that so you don't miss the upcoming videos that talk about fitness, that talk about diet, supplementation, all of those things. And in the meantime, for even more ways to roll back the clock on skin and body aging, be sure to check out this video I picked out for you next. Thank you guys as always, for supporting the channel. We're almost at 500,000 followers. That's amazing. 500,000 subscribers. Just crazy, and it's all because of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stay beautiful. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.